Years ago in school, I read Salad Bar Beef by Joel Salatin. And over the years, I've read a few other books on grazing. And everyone seems to indicate that the ultimate is being able to let your cows graze all winter. Or if they can't all winter, at least 8 months and only have to feed hay for 4. I haven't gotten there. That's a tough one. The books all say that even if you live in the north, you should be able to do it. But I haven't had luck on the east coast here where we are. We're quite far north. We're in eastern Canada. And we get very variable weather. We get ice, we get mud, we get snow, we get rain. And it makes for very challenging conditions in the winter. And then the ground freezes, so you can't put in fence posts. I think there's a limit. Anyway, our cows are in their last field until they're going down to the one adjacent to the barn. I would typically like to be a little bit later in the field, but I find you get to late October, as soon as you hit November, the temperatures at night going way down below freezing, just the value of the grass degrades. As I said, I know by some I would not be considered a real good rotational grazer, but it's what works for us. The other thing is that the manure that's generated in and around the barn becomes fertilizer for a lot of other things. So because we're a diversified farm, that manure does not go to waste.
There is no question that the cows do very well while on pasture. Here's a mother with her 4.5-month-old calf. In years past, we've fed mostly dry hay during the winter, but we find we've lost a bit of momentum when they come off pasture. And so this year, we've prepared some very nice silage or haylage, wrapped bales, fresh clover, alfalfa, things like that, especially for the young ones so that they can continue to grow well all winter. And I'm excited to see how this is going to go.
You ready to go back to the barn? What do you think of the grass out here? How are you guys? Hey, little guy, you got milk face. How are you?
And my bird of the day is this pileated woodpecker. Now, I know I've probably shown him twice already this year, but the reality is this is late October and there aren't a lot of birds around, so I have to do a few double ups. And this guy is a really cool big fellow. I can tell it's a male because of the red coming out behind his bill. And he's right by the road. He just seems completely okay with the fact that cars are